There is a force inside you that you may not even realize. A quiet strength that has carried you through every dark night and every challenge you have ever faced. It is the power of believing in yourself. Belief is the seed of all creation. It is the foundation of every dream, every invention, every story of success that has ever existed before. Anything becomes real, it first exists as a thought, as a belief that it is possible. And the difference between those who live their dreams and those who only imagine them is not luck, it is belief. Belief turns vision into action, it transforms doubt into courage, and it gives ordinary people the strength to do extraordinary things. Belief is not something you are born with, it is something you build. Every time you choose to keep going when it would be easier to give up, you strengthen your belief. Every time you take one small step despite fear, despite doubt, despite uncertainty, you remind yourself that you are capable. Belief is built through action, through showing up for yourself again and again until your confidence becomes unshakable. It is not the absence of fear, it is the refusal to let fear decide your fate. You see, the mind is powerful. It will believe whatever you tell it. If you repeat a thought long enough, it becomes a belief, and that belief becomes your reality. If you tell yourself you are not good enough, your mind will find proof of it everywhere. But if you tell yourself that you are worthy, that you are strong, that you are capable, your mind will find proof of that. To your beliefs shape your world. They filter what you see, what you feel, what you become. So be careful what you choose to believe. Most people do not fail because they are incapable. They fail because they stop believing in themselves. Somewhere along the way, they let the noise of the world drown out their inner voice. They listen to the doubts, the criticisms, the opinions of others, and they forget that the only belief that truly matters is there. Oh, and the truth is, no one can see your potential the way you can. No one knows your heart, your dreams, your struggles like you do. So why let anyone else decide what you are capable of? You must be your own biggest believer, because if you do not believe in yourself, no one else will. Believing in yourself is not arrogance. It is self-respect. It is the understanding that you have value, that your dreams matter, that your voice matters. It is knowing that even if the world does not recognize your worth, you still carry it within you. It is refusing to shrink yourself, to fit into spaces that were never meant for you. It is standing tall even when your knees shake and your voice trembles, because deep down you know that you are enough. Belief gives you the courage to begin, the strength to continue, and the resilience to rise again when you fall. Every great achievement begins with a single decision, the decision to believe that you can. And once you make that decision, life begins to shift, because your actions start to align with your belief. You start to see possibilities where you once saw limits. You start to attract opportunities where you once saw obstacles. Belief changes your energy, and your energy changes everything. To believe in yourself means to trust your journey even when you do not understand it, to trust that the challenges are shaping you, or that the setbacks are strengthening you, that the detours are redirecting you to something better. It means to stop waiting for permission and to give yourself the green light. It means to take the first step even when you cannot see the whole path, because the truth is, you do not need to see the entire staircase to take the first step. Belief is that invisible bridge between where you are and where you want to be. You will have moments of doubt. Everyone does. There will be days when you question everything, when you feel lost, when you wonder if it is even worth it. But in those moments, remember that doubt does not mean you are weak. It means you are human. Even the strongest minds feel fear. Even the most successful people once questioned themselves. The difference is they did not let those doubts define them. They felt the fear and kept going. Anyway, they understood that belief is a choice you make over and over again. When you believe in yourself, you become unstoppable, not because everything becomes easy, but because nothing can break you. You learn to see failure not as an end, but as feedback you stop taking rejection personally and start seeing it as redirection. You understand that every no brings you closer to a yes, and that every setback is simply setting you up for a greater comeback. Belief gives you perspective. It helps you rise above the temporary pain and see the bigger picture. But believing in yourself also means being patient with yourself. Growth takes time. Progress takes effort. You cannot plant a seed and expect a tree overnight. You must water it, nurture it, protect it, and trust that it will bloom in its own time. Your dreams are the same. When you believe in them and nurture them with action, they begin to take root, and one day they will grow into something beautiful, something that was once only in your imagination. Belief also requires silence, because the world will always have opinions. People will doubt you, criticize you, misunderstand you, but you must learn to tune out the noise. You must protect your vision from the voices that try to shrink it, because people project their own limitations onto others. They will tell you it cannot be done, not because you cannot do it, but because they cannot imagine themselves doing it. Do not let their fear become your truth. Your belief must be stronger than their doubt. You do not need to have everything figured out to believe in yourself. Belief begins with the willingness to try to show up, to take one step forward even when you are not ready, because no one is ever fully ready at the right time. Never comes the perfect moment, never arrives. You create the moment by acting. You create confidence through repetition. You create belief through proof, and the only way to build that proof is by taking action. Self-belief is built one promise at a time. Every time you tell yourself you will do something and you follow through, you strengthen your trust in yourself. But every time you break your own promises, you weaken that trust. So keep your word to yourself, no matter how small. If you say you will wake up early, do it. If you say you will work toward your goal today, do it. If you say you will take care of yourself, honor that, because self-belief is born from self-trust. Believing in yourself is also about forgiving yourself. You cannot move forward while carrying the weight of past mistakes. You cannot grow if you keep punishing yourself for what you did not know back then. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting. It means releasing it. It means saying, I did the best I could with what I knew at the time, and now I know better, so I will do better. It means choosing growth over guilt, compassion over criticism, healing over hiding, because the stronger your self-compassion, the stronger your self-belief. Belief and action are connected. Belief without action is just a dream, and action without belief is empty effort. But when you combine belief with action, you become a force of nature. Belief gives direction to your action, and action gives power to your belief. They feed each other in an endless cycle. Every time you take action, your belief grows, and every time your belief grows, you take bigger action. That is how transformation happens. You must also learn to celebrate yourself. Celebrate the small wins, the quiet progress, the unseen effort. Too often people wait for big achievements to feel proud, but it is the daily victories that build confidence. It is the small moments of discipline, of courage, of persistence that shape who you are. Every time you push through resistance, you are proving to yourself that you can, and that proof becomes belief. There will be people who doubt you, but their doubt does not define you. This belief is not your burden. You do not need their approval to move forward. You do not need their validation to feel worthy. The only validation you need is your own, because no one can see the world the way you do. No one can feel your purpose the way you do. You were not given your dream to convince others. You were given it to fulfill it. To believe in yourself is to remember that you have already overcome so much. Think of all the challenges you have faced, all the times you thought you would not make it, and yet here you are, still standing, still growing, still fighting. You have proof of your strength written in your history. Let that remind you that you can handle whatever comes. Next, you've done hard things before, and you will do them again. Belief is contagious. When you believe in yourself, you inspire others to believe in themselves, to your confidence becomes a light that reminds others of their own potential. Your courage gives them permission to be brave. Your story becomes the proof that it is possible, so never underestimate the ripple effect of your belief. There is magic in believing, because the moment you do, the universe begins to align. The right people start to appear, the right opportunities begin to unfold. Doors open where there were once walls, but it all begins with you. Belief is the signal you send to the universe that you are ready, that you are serious, that you trust the process. So believe and then act, and keep acting until what you once imagined becomes your reality. You will stumble, you will fall, you will fail, but failure is not the opposite of belief. It is part of it, because every failure carries a lesson that strengthens you. Every fall teaches you how to rise higher than before. Do not let failure make you doubt yourself. Let it make you determined, because the only true failure is giving up on yourself. Believe in your vision even when no one else does, because every great story begins with a dreamer who refused to give up. The world needs your ideas, your energy, your voice, your light. Do not dim it to make others comfortable. Stand tall in your authenticity, because that is your power. Sometimes you will not see progress right away, but that does not mean it is not happening. Just because you cannot see the roots does not mean the tree is not growing. The work you do in silence, the effort you make in private, the battles you fight within yourself are all shaping the person you are becoming. Belief is the bridge between the invisible and the visible, between the dream and the reality, between who you are and who you are meant to be. There will be moments when you want to quit, when the road feels too long, when your effort feels unseen, but remember why you started. Remember that you are not doing this to prove others wrong. You are doing this to prove yourself right, to show yourself that you are capable of becoming the person you have always imagined. You do not need to have it all figured out. You just need to take the next step and then the next one, because progress is built through movement, not perfection. Consistency beats intensity every time, and the most disciplined person is simply the one who believes deeply in their purpose. So believe in yourself, not because someone told you to, but because your life depends on it, because your dreams depend on it, because the world becomes brighter when you do believe that you are worthy of success, that you are capable of greatness, that you are enough as you are, because you are. And one day you will look back at everything you have been through and realize that the moments you doubted yourself the most were the moments that taught you the most. You will see that every challenge built your strength, every setback built your resilience, and every time you chose to believe, again you became unstoppable. So close your eyes and feel the power within you, the quiet voice that says, keep going, the whisper that says, you can, the spark that says, believe, because that voice is your truth. That is your power. That is your potential waiting to be unleashed. And from this moment on, make a promise to yourself to never doubt your own light, to never silence your own voice, to never let fear stop you from being who you were meant to be, because you were born to shine, and the world needs your light.